Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Uruk Fighting Championship, the pit fighting tournament to decide who is the strongest Uruk. I am your host, Anarcy, and we have many fights lined up that you'll want to stay tuned in to see. If you haven't seen round 1, I'll get you caught up on what's happened so far. In the opening match, Crackjaw silenced Bagaboo the Singer. Kaka the Biter narrowly edged out a victory against Veldush the Stout. Ukram the Bloodstorm's flurry of enraged attacks overwhelmed Gura the Warmonger. Falgum Rawhead decapitated Zathra Lockjaw. Pigug the Shadow poisoned Roog Bloodstorm. Ronk the Legend lived up to his legend by defeating Noruk the Dark. Krook Bloodaxe dispensed more agony than Roog the Gluttonous could stomach. And Ishka the Mad made an insane comeback against Latbag the Noble. Now that you're caught up, we'll begin round 2 of the Uruk Fighting Championship with the War Chief Douche the Destroyer facing off against an Orc with a fetish for smashing, crushing, and slamming Ukshak Rock Crusher.
Think you're tough? Well, I'm tougher. I'm just getting started.
In our last match, Douche crushed the Rock Crusher, and so he moves on to the next round. Up next, we have Skog the Kinslayer looking to live up to his name and slay Mosfell the Executioner.
You've had a good run, but it ends here. Come on, mate. Unless you're a coward. Someone's hungry for tongue. Little insect. You want some? Hey! You want some? You want some? You want some? Die! You want some? I'll burn your corpse! You want some?
Mosfell skipped past the judge and the jury to execute Skog the Kinslayer. Up next we have a fan favorite, the giggling war chief Feldush Giggles, facing off against an orc with a group of followers so loyal they copied his attire, Horhog the Painted.
I'm your next and final opponent! Send me your best, not your worst. Miss me! Too slow, target! Catch me! Catch me! Bleed for me!
Feldush cut down the painted horror, and so he moves on to the next round. Our next match will be between the man with an iron arm and iron shield, Snagog Ironarm, and an orc with a hatred of pain and a talent with his blade, Gorfell Swordmaster.
You won't be getting past me!
I'm more than ready for another victory!
Gorfell didn't even need his Hate of Pain to take down Snagog, as he instead chose to demolish him with that devastating whirlwind of blades, and now he moves on to the next round where he will face Feldush. However, up next we have a couple of orcs with a thing for color coordination. Knocker the Red will be taking on Hoshu the Blue in our next match.
You've had a good run, but it ends here. You don't look like you can defeat a Catagor pup. Idiot.
the battle of red orcs versus blue orcs, Nakra the Red made the blue run red, so he advances in the next round. Our next match will be between two hooded assassins. Hoshu Manhunter will be taking on the Dark War Chief of Nirn, Thrak the Relentless.
Promise me you'll struggle. It's no fun when they just keel over.
I want a challenge. Anyone got one for me? Can't catch me! Too slow, Clark!
Hoshu Manhunter used his boomerang blades to chop down Thrak in our last match, and so Hoshu is advancing into the next round. In our next match, Prak the Funny One will attempt to quiet Kugaluga the Whisperer.
Enjoy this quietly.
Let's start this. Or should there be, let's end this. Let's start or end this.
In our last match, Proc made a joke out of Kugaluga the Whisperer, and so he is advanced to the next round. In our final battle of round 2, the Swordsmith Lamloop will be battling Mozfell Bright Eyes for the final spot in our next round of the tournament.
Get ready to lose! This is too easy!
In our final round, Lamloop used his poison against Mozfell to drain the light from his eyes. And that concludes round 2 of the Uruk Fighting Championship Tournament. Join me next time where we will see many fights of the ages, such as Piguk the Shadow versus Ronk the Legend, Douche the Destroyer versus Mozfell the Executioner, and many more. I have been your host, and I hope to see you again soon.